Are you so excited to go to work?
No.
No, you're not?
No.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. So my supervisor here said she needed to be out here with me because she wasn't satisfied with my quote-unquote OSHA approved ladder I was using last time. See, that's a joke because it was obviously not OSHA approved. I tend to make that joke every once in a while. But Eleanor needed to get some time outside, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You want to wave hi to everybody? You want to tell them what we're doing right now? Yeah? Okay, alright. Well, anyways, we needed to get outside. Some pretty big news that you guys will be receiving here in probably a few videos. Just getting some time to adjust. But anyways, we needed to come outside, get some stuff done. Specifically right now, I'm going to attempt to get some electrical boxes hung while she is out here, huh? We need to hang the 2 boxes out here, one here and one here for our sconce lights. I have that one up there already done and mounted for the motion sensor light with the camera because yes, you guys know how I am with my cameras. And then if we come outside the walk-in door here, huh? You want to tell them? You want to tell them? No? Okay. We're going to do 2 more sconce lights right here and here. A motion sensor light above this door as well. And then I actually didn't know this. So this is one of those reasons why it's nice to have friends in other trades. But right outside any walkout door, you need to have, for code for our area, an outlet box. So I need to mount an outlet box here about 14 inches up. I think he said 14, maybe it's 18 inches. He said, my buddy that does electrical said that it's not code as to how high it has to be outside, but you do need one. So he said don't hang it excessively high, but you know, when you get snow and rain, you don't want it hitting it. So I'll pull some measurements, find a good spot for that. And yeah, that's the plan. We're going to try to get these done since all of the soffit and fascia is done. We got this side done. You guys probably saw these videos. All that's done. So now this is the next step that I'm hopefully going to be able to get done while holding her. After that, I need to cut off the overhang here so I can frame this wall, finish running the electrical inside the house. And then it's time to call for my rough-in electrical inspection. Huh. One step closer to getting you your playroom. Oh yeah, call them out. Say, Dad, get out to the garage. We're taking over. So, alright guys, I'm going to get the camera set up and we'll try to talk you through this stuff, how I'm doing it. If not, then we'll tackle it another day and I'll voice over it. So, that's the plan. Let's get to work. Okay. Okay, so now that we got our 4 boxes laid out, we have our outlet box here and then 3 light fixture boxes. Now remember, these 2 are going to be sconce lights. This is going to be a motion sensor light with a camera on it because, you know, I like my security. I ran a screw in just enough and I might have to break out a cell phone light for you guys to see this. Yeah, right there. My screws sticking out. So now I need to cut 4 blocks that are gonna fit in between all of these studs. That way when I run these screws in, they're actually biting to a block and not just relying on a sheet of plywood to hold it there. Okay, so I got all 4 boxes mounted and caulked. I went around before I actually mounted this box onto the wall with a caulking gun and just kind of slopped it on the back, made sure everything was going to be nice and sealed up. And then you get these little plastic tabs, since these are, I don't know if you'd consider them like flush mounts or what, but that way the wire isn't going to sit up against the metal ring on this outlet box and wear through and start shorting out. So this plastic ring, I can't remember what they're called. You just kind of pop those in there. They make them in all kind of different sizes. And then once this caulking hardens up, I'll go ahead and take a knife and clean that up a little bit better. But this way, this is all sealed. We're not going to be getting water or bugs into that hole. And yeah, we all should be good. Now, if you're wondering why I mounted these on the outside like that, we're going to have stone, just like right there. So by the time we're done with the stone, we should be good for our outdoor outlet box cover to go right on top of that. And then same thing with these. This will be siding. So the way the siding works, we'll pad it out, and then we'll have a piece of AZEK that goes around this, and it should be pretty darn close to flush with the outside of that. So that's that. We'll go ahead, jump around front, and do the 2 out there. So finding the positioning of this, I just kind of jumped online and figured out what the average spacing was. It seems like the common consensus is the bottom of your box should be about a foot below the garage door. So I came down a foot on each side, leveled across, and then I guess the spacing, since this is the garage door, I wasn't really finding a clear answer on this, but since this is my smaller side here, I just wanted it centered here. So I just took that spacing, centered that box, and then took the same measurement over here to make sure they were the same size. Now this size is a little bit bigger, so this light is a little bit off-center, but to me, having it off-centered a little bit but keeping the same spacing is going to make the lights look a little bit better. So this side needs a block put behind it. This side I actually hit some studs, which was awesome. So we're going to get a block cut put up behind there. So right as I get the ball rolling, it starts raining. It's kind of a bummer, but you know, I should probably check in on Rachel and Eleanor and the new baby. Again, you guys will meet her here in a little bit, in a few videos from now. But oh yeah, it's starting to come down. So now the next step that I have all the boxes mounted and all the holes drilled is to run the wiring. Now these 2 lights here will get run to a switch in here so that we can turn them on and off. This light, I believe, I'm going to have to double check this light as well as the motion light that's going above the garage door. I believe they get hardwired in there. Now they are security cameras as well, and I think that's why they get hardwired. I'm just not 100% sure, so before I actually pull the wires, I'm going to double check and you know, refresh my memory on that. But those ones should be real easy to run. I can't really run these wires up here until I have this overhang cut off and this wall framed in, because these lights, these side lights, will be going to a switch right here, as well as the lights in this area will be going to here. And then again, like I said, with the light back here, I believe this light gets hardwired in. So I'm gonna go in, make sure everybody's all hunky-dory, and get back to you here in a minute. Okay, so we are back here. It's about a week later to try to finish up doing our rough-in electrical. And one of the things that had me on hold, I can't remember if I said this, was I was trying to call the electrical inspector to figure out how he wanted me to wire in the floodlights with the camera, whether he wanted it just hardwired in or to a switch. I called him a few times, never heard back from him. So it seems like online people are kind of split, but favoring the side of wiring it in to a switch. That way, should, you know, the next homeowners of this house decide they don't want a floodlight with a camera, they can replace it with a regular floodlight while maintaining that on and off, you know, feature, I guess, I don't know, capability. There you go. So this box right here that we have for the light switch that is going to this light up here that will be shining on the woodshed, I am going to take this off and replace it with a double box for 2 light switches, replacing this light switch as well as adding that other one for our floodlight with the camera, which will be right over our man door here. Now they did say online that if you're going to do that, just put a piece of tape over it. That way you know never to turn that off. Because if you shut it off, obviously you're losing power, which means you're going to lose the power to the camera. So we're going to go ahead and do that, run the wire, and then I'm going to jump up front here, drill a couple more holes, and run the wire connecting this light to this light here. That way, yes, the overhang is cut off. You guys will see that in a video coming up soon. That sucked. That way, when I have this wall framed in and I have my switches here for the front lights, we can go ahead and just run those home real quick. And yeah, let's get this done. Carpet's coming today for the playroom, so a lot of stuff happening here. All right, everybody, I think that's going to do it for this video. We got all the wiring finished up as far as we can go back there, as well as connecting these 2 lights up front here. If I'm thinking through this correctly, and I believe I am, I believe the remaining electrical left to pull is going to get done after I get this wall framed up. Now you guys will see in an up and coming video here, you know, cutting off the overhang and framing this wall, and then we'll jump back to finishing up the electrical. So until then, I think we are good to go ahead and call this one a wrap. So if you're sitting there thinking, wow, Steve, that's a really nice hat you got on, you can jump over to our Etsy store and check them out. Everything, I don't know when you're looking at this video, but everything from now until December 24th is on sale, 25% off. There's a link in the description. Go ahead and check it out. Don't forget to jump over to our Instagram page and give that a like. I know I've been slacking on posting there, but you know, just life gets in the way. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning back in to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. If you liked what you saw, please click the like and subscribe. Like always, I appreciate everybody's support, no matter how you give it, whether it's on the store, viewing this channel, whatever. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you next time. Take care.